Miraculous World London has been announced, and I want to get into some random speculation. We know each Miraculous special brings something new to the world. The New York special introduced us to the other superheroes in the world and aliens. Shanghai introduced us to the prodigious. Paris introduced us to the multiverse. What will London introduce us to? Given the time travel theme and Lila staring in terror at the blue glow at the end of the season 5 finale, I think this one is setting up Lila as the main antagonist from now on. It's a tried and true trope of superhero comic storytelling that we're going to have a time travel adventure. The heroes end up seeing that there's a horrible future and someone gets sent back to fix what's wrong. And given Bunnix's presence in the poster, that's not a wrong assessment to make. However, pay attention to the heavy focus on the season 5 finale in the poster. There's Gabriel's wish and the icky implications that come with that. There's the kiss. On the promotional poster, the season 5 finale emphasis is even more potent, with Marinette and Gabriel's final conversation being present on there as well. Though there's apparently a Ghost Force mask in this one. That's, odd. The alternative is to throw a bone, or rather, considering the show's reputation, poison a kibble, to the fans. Instead of getting Adrian lied to at the end of the season 5 finale, we do a what-if scenario where Marinette tells Adrian the truth. And of course, this does lead him to go nuts and destroy everything, and the last vestiges of humanity are living at London at the edge of time. Leading to this time travel adventure. Not gonna lie, after episodes like Chat Blanc and Ephemeral, I think fans are sick of what-if baiting. I am pretty sure that Uatu the Watcher would get sick of the what-if baiting this series does, and Uatu the Watcher lives for what-ifs. The what-if scenarios for this show are always baiting the fans. The fans have a very popular concept. I think like a third of all of AO3's identity reveal fanfics are dedicated to Miraculous and this concept of the fans having and seeing the reveal of their identities to each other and them falling in love. And then it's always hit with the button of, yeah, the world will end if this happens. It stopped being fun after Chat Blanc, honestly. And in Ephemeral, I think the fans just threw up their hands and said, ew, we don't want this, this is awful. Because every time you let this plot play out but don't keep it, you're ending up exhausting what the reveal really is. And honestly, when the reveal actually happens, fans will just shrug it off because they already saw the millions of scenarios after the show kept baiting it. I think the only time the what-if scenario was ever good for this show, besides Chat Blanc, was the Miraculous World Paris special. I mean, come on, you introduced the multiverse where good is bad and bad is good. There's always room to go up from there. Another alternative would be making Lila Rosie an actual threat, which I think would go well, because if any villain needs any kind of build-up to be a viable threat, it's her. And no, Time Tagger doesn't count, because that's stupid. Implying that Lila becomes a threat in the future and taking the steps to actually make her be threatening are two different things. And if you don't want to build up things like motivation and foreshadowing with Lila in this special because you don't want continuity lockout, I guess what you can do is just make her entertaining. I mean, whenever she's on screen in the main series, you're more frustrated than you are, well, threatened by her. It's honestly a perfect opportunity to make her actually threatening. To go back to the Days of Future Past comparisons, the Sentinels aren't exactly the most threatening bunch of villains, being big dumb hunks of metal. X-Men 97 certainly made them way more threatening because the Sentinel plot point is in the focus, and of course other adaptations did heavy lifting to make them threatening. I'm not looking for this to fix the Season 5 finale. Honestly, even if they do fix the Season 5 finale in this special, I think the structural problems of Miraculous far outweigh anything that they could do to fix it, but that's a topic for a different time. I just look to be thoroughly entertained. I want a nice big bad villain, especially for a special called London at the Edge of Time. Those are just my thoughts. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi. This is Cyril signing off.